Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of year again, Christmas time. And to celebrate, this is going to be a special movie review on an all-time Christmas classic. So, Frosty the Snowman is a Christmas classic made by Rankin Bass. You might know them from Santa Claus is Coming to Town or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You've probably seen Frosty the Snowman when you're in elementary school and your teacher turned on the TV just to shut you up, or you've probably seen it on CBS or NBC for like the past 50, 60 years that it's been on TV. Frosty the Snowman first starts out on a nice snowy day. Kids are going outside and playing in the snow. When was the last time kids played in the snow? When was the last time you played in the snow? So kids are outside, they build a giant snowman, and they call him Frosty. A magician's hat slowly falls in and lands on his head. Frosty comes alive saying, "Happy birthday!" The magician threw away his hat, but then realized he wanted it back after he saw Frosty come alive. And then the little girl Karen is like, no, you threw it away. So then after he takes the hat back, the bunny in the hat hops and hops and hops all the way back to Frosty again. Frosty comes alive again, so it starts getting hot. Frosty's like, "Is that thermometer red? I hate red thermometers." Then they decide to journey off to the North Pole. You're in a nice ice box on the train and you think really good for a snowman or a furry coated rabbit. But for a little girl, it's probably not that good. So they decide to get off the train in the cold, in the snow, in the Arctic weather. The animals help build a fire for Karen, which is really nice of them. And then Frosty decides to stay away from the fire. So then after the magician finds out where Frosty and Karen are, he decides to take the hat again. Frosty and Karen slide all the way down a hill to a nice greenhouse. A greenhouse where like plants are and where there's heat at, just in the middle of nowhere. That's interesting. So then they're in there, and then the magician catches up to them, slams the door shut. Frosty melts, sad. Karen is torn up, but then Santa Claus brings him back to life. Amazing. So then after Santa Claus brings him back to life, the magician's like, "Wait a minute, I want that hat and I want it now." So then after Santa Claus and the magician make a deal. Santa wakes up Frosty again by putting a hat on his head. Santa brings home Karen. He literally left her on the roof of her house. Gee, you think you know a guy. And then Frosty leaves again, but he's coming back on Christmas Day. It's sort of like 2 runs for Santa. He has to drop him off at the North Pole and then bring him back the next day for Christmas. So anyway, I'd say this is a good holiday special for kids and family. No drink or joints required while watching this film. Then again, you're a kid. You probably shouldn't be drinking or doing joints anyway, right? Yeah. So what do you think about Frosty? Or what's your favorite Christmas special? Whatever it is, whatever it was, comment below and let me know. And as always, if you like what you see here, you want to see more, you know what button you got to press to see more. I'm Stefan. Take care.